Hi, it's the Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I recently made a purchase from M Cosmetics and I wanted to try these things on with you here and just share my initial first impressions. I'll make sure to get back with you based on how I like these things. Am I reaching for them? Are they worth your dollars? In an upcoming video in a handful of weeks. So thank you for watching today. Thank you for being subscribed. Now, the one thing that I was super excited about and I've been really wanting to try is this. This is the M Cosmetics Lip Cushion Tinted Lip Luminizer. I have a new shade. This shade here is called Mystic. So that's one of those, I just feel like I want to put it on now. Let's give it a quick little, ooh, it's very berry toned. It's one of those that you advance it up and it doesn't roll down, so you have to be careful. But I feel like I might like this more if it was a little bit more sheared out like that. That's really kind of what I'm going for. This feels really soft though. But let's just see what happens if we put some on. It feels so soft and like a gloss but in a stick. Oh, that's beautiful. And I love this color. Now, the one thing that a pet peeve of mine is when product starts kind of like, you know, getting over the edge. And that's because this is such a soft product. It's got the slimline packaging, which I so appreciate, because if this was like one of those bullets that had space to wiggle, this would snap off in an instant. But it's a really beautiful sheer gloss, and I feel like it applies better on the lips and rubbing your lips together. It has a really nice buttery feel. It has a little bit of a thickness, not like a stickiness or a heaviness, but when my lips touch, I can definitely feel it. And it doesn't feel like some glosses are, and it's not even really a gloss. It's just a, what are they calling it? Their cushion tinted lip luminizer. Yeah, but I love the shine that this has. I love the feel. It feels very plush and cushy and almost gel-like. And this is a new shade, and this was they've been out of this product for a long time. So when they restocked with new shades, I was like, sold. So I'll wear this and we'll keep going. Another thing that I have been dying to try is their Serum Blush. This is their Color Drop Serum Blush, and this is the shade Cherry Splash. I have heard that it's kind of difficult to deal with. You're supposed to let all the air out here, put it in, suck up a little bit. And I think what I'm gonna do is, this is a really bold color. We're just gonna put one drop on the back of our hand and blend. Ooh, look at that. This also has a really nice, almost like skincare feel to it. It feels like a nice serum or an essence that you would put in. And I feel the color in the bottle is so intimidating, but here it just looks so pretty. What I might actually do is put a little bit on the back of my hand here. Use a duo fiber brush to kind of pick it up, disperse it. I don't want too heavy of a color. Oh, it looks a little scary. I am wearing a, oh, that's a lot. Maybe fingers. I am wearing a liquid contour today. I wanted to keep all, and I haven't set my cheeks. I wanted to keep all of my kind of face makeup today more in that cream or liquid range, so everything would play well together. I like the glow that you get from this. I do also really like a kind of a red flushed cheek for winter. Oh man, this is pretty. I'm slightly in clown territory. Give me a minute, me keep blending. Maybe the duo fiber brush was not the way to go. I do like the way that this looks just tapped in with the finger. There were a couple of photos of my girls when they were really young, and their cheeks are like super red after being outside on a snowy day or running around at the park. But I love this idea of a really flushed cheek and kind of like a really bright flushed cheek, especially for fall and winter. The one thing I will tell you is you can see this little hyperpigmentation spot a little bit better. I did have it concealed, and I feel like my concealer was built up nicely there, but then as I was patting this over using the brush, I think it might have been like in doing this, I might have swiped instead of just stippled. That might have been part of it. And then as I was going over tapping, I might have picked up some of the concealer that was over this spot. So this is definitely one of those things that I would not want to mix if I'd already had a set face. Like if I'd set my face with powder, I would not want to try and apply this over the top. That to me is just a recipe for disaster. So if I wanted to set my face now would be the time that I do it. But I like the glowy look of this. And this is the sort of makeup that I would wear, like a really, you know, sheer lip product, a little bit of this, you know, some brows that are done. And usually I skip eyes altogether on like really light makeup days. I'll wear concealer, blush, brows, and a lip product. But I feel like if you want to just take it up just another level and you like the ease of not having to, I feel like this is one of those things you could do without needing a tool. You could just use your fingers and tap it in and you're done. And that's what I like about products like this, the ease. But this is not the sort of product that I would use on a day that I'm wanting like a full glam look. I think that would include powder, include a little bit more longevity. But I'm definitely going to slap this on before I go to the grocery store next time, because you do see my cheeks a little bit, you know, a little bit of brows, a little bit of this, maybe some mascara and some lip gloss underneath my mask. I like this. The last thing I got was a set, 4 of their mini lip glosses. They're true lip glosses. It came in this cute little drawstring bag with the M logo on it. When this year started back in February, I remember picking up an order from M Cosmetics and I threw in this gloss. This is Moroccan Sunset in their True Gloss formula, and I used this non-stop 4 months. So they did include a mini of that. I think this is one of their best selling shades. So this will be like the one I throw in my purse. But I definitely remember after buying that in February going, I need more of this gloss in my life. So when I found this mini set, and the mini set with 4 of them was $25, I was like, mine. And this is the thing, is I definitely want to continue investing in brands that I appreciate, in formulas that I really like. And right now, I'm not wearing a lot of like heavy duty lip products. It's a lot of hydrating, a lot of ease, because it's mostly me around the house with my kids doing distance learning. You know, I did go to the grocery store today, but there wasn't a lot of makeup going on while I was at the grocery store. I don't go to work. I don't do a 9 to 5 like a lot of people. So when I put makeup on, it's for my own enjoyment. And then the sort of stuff that I like to wear around the house is something that I can swipe on easy. And these are so plush and comfortable. I thought we'd try these guys on. The lightest shade that comes in this group of 4 is the shade Magic Hour. And this is the one, when my package arrived yesterday, I opened it up and I was like, I need to put you on. It's really pretty, but it is kind of a peachy pink shade. This is definitely a little more peach than I would normally go for, but I feel like on a really light makeup day, a shade like this that kind of works well with my skin tone and looks, you know, just a little bit different than my natural lip color is really pretty. The one thing that I really love about this formula is the feeling of when my lips press together. It's plush, it's pillowy, it's gel-like, and it doesn't feel heavy. And the other thing that I like about this formula, and of course this is probably true with most glosses, but even though I do over apply, the one cardinal sin I will not abide is when things collect in the corners and they start to string, or you get that weird line like right between where the outside of your lip and it starts going into where your lip is wet. When product collects there, no. Or when product collects in the corners and pulls and strings, the worst. And I feel like this has never done it. I've worn this for months and never had it with this. And so when I saw that they had a set of 4 different shades, I was like, yes, because I knew the formula worked for me and it didn't cross any of my lines of unforgivable sins a lip gloss can commit for me. So I'm excited to have these new shades, and I feel like Magic Hour is pretty. And this is even a shade that I might let my 10 and 12-year-old put on if we're all in the car together and somebody needs something on their lips because it's really dry. It is a little bit of but it's a very natural looking shade. It's not like a real bold, bright color. This is Caramel Glaze. It's definitely a more brown toned lip color. I don't normally reach for shades like this. I don't know, maybe this is a great one for fall. I kind of like this shade. This one from Patrick Ta kind of reminded me of that. This is a little bit more peachier pink, and this has a little bit more brown in it. But this is a really lovely kind of cooler shade on the lips. But again, it's the formula that I adore so much. Since I haven't opened it yet, I'm going to use the Moroccan Sunset that I already have open. I love this lip gloss. It's been in like a couple of favorites videos at the beginning of this year. It's such a beautiful kind of terracotta shade. I mean, really. I love this. When I got these minis, I was curious whether the applicator is going to be the same. It's not exactly. This one is more teardrop shaped and just kind of slants back. This is the full size. And the minis, they do have a doe foot applicator, but it looks more like a little scoop is taken out of it. But it hugs my lips nicely, and I feel like I still get a really good application. I do love this shade. I lived in this shade like right after lockdown hit in March. I wore this shade February, March, April, like nonstop until May when my Wayne Goss lippies came in. Love this, still reach for it a lot. The last shade I wanted to put on, this one's called Lotus Blossom. This one tends to be just a little bit more coral, where Moroccan Sunset tends to go a little bit more terracotta. I feel like this is also a perfect size of gloss for me because it takes me a long time to get through like the traditional size. And the difference in size, you're getting 4 mils in the full size and 1.4 mils in the mini. Now, lip gloss is one of those things that it takes me a while to really kind of plow through, and I have a lot of lip glosses. But this formula is definitely one that I really enjoy, and I can see myself kind of, you know, concocting a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I kind of feel like I want some of this caramel one just right here on the outside edge. I really like these. This is definitely going to be like purse holy grail, I'm sure, but I'll have to get back to you. But I feel like I got a really good collection of things I'm definitely going to use. I would really love to know if you have any favorites from M, any recommendations, shades or formulas that I haven't tried. And also, maybe you've been like, oh, I don't know, I would be different if I could find it in store. But let me know whether you've tried anything from this brand. I really love how carefully Michelle Phan kind of curates and puts things out there. She doesn't throw out like a million products every year. She doesn't pull a ColourPop or a MAC where it's like release, 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 release. It's very carefully thought out, and I feel like it really goes along with her aesthetic. And on days that I'm not filming like a really, you know, full face, this is the sort of makeup I live in every day. Really soft, really easy, and I love that. So let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching today. Thank you for being subscribed. Have an amazing day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.